Favorite memory outside of winning the Stanley Cup was I was lucky enough to win the Conn Smythe Trophy, and for winning it, I got a free trip to Disneyland, and we had a blast down there. My wife and I went down, and we had a lot of fun.
Having my mom and dad there in the Montreal Forum in the locker room was special, and I think one of the biggest memories for me is that we tried to get our bus out of Montreal on St. Catherine Street, and it was jammed and we couldn't move, and my mom was out there with my hockey stick directing traffic to try and get our bus through. So that was a highlight for me.
Think about the teams that we played on the run, LA, Chicago, Montreal, the buildings that we played in were, for me, amazing memories. Chicago Stadium, the Forum in Montreal, winning a Stanley Cup in the Forum. Only visiting team to ever win a Stanley Cup in the Forum was the Calgary Flames.
There were so many great moments, but finding a way to get back at Montreal after we lost in '86 was such a key moment. And personally, to have a chance to score 500 goals, 1,000 points, and win the Stanley Cup in a 2-month window was unbelievable.
My favorite memory was the parade and seeing how many Calgarians came out to just celebrate with us and be appreciative of what we've done, what we had done as a team. And all my friends and family in the parade, you could pick them out along the way. It was real rewarding to see all those fans.
We had a lot of family and friends that showed up, and the great thing there was that all the family and friends came into the dressing room afterwards. So if you look at any videos of us celebrating, you see hardly any of the players. You see all the parents in there.
Favorite part of the '89 Cup was our first daughter was born during the Chicago series, and that's my favorite part.
We had a number of moments that stand out. Overtime against LA, overtime against Chicago, coming back after losing Game 3 in Montreal. So we just had a pretty resilient bunch of guys. Could play any way you wanted to. A lot of skill, some toughness, some size, offense, defense. I think great goaltending, obviously. It was just a very special group of guys and fun team to play with.
So favorite memory is the number of people that were involved in that championship that were not necessarily in the room at that moment in time. Whether it be Al McNeil, Pierre Pagé, Bob Johnson, huge part of that. Different individuals from Willie Plett to Billy Clement to Eric Vale, Kenny Houston, Pekka Rautakelio, Bob Murdoch, guys that were instrumental in helping me learn what it was to be a professional and to make a career in the National Hockey League.
For that day we won in Montreal was actually the way back. Having a cup in the plane and celebrating with all the wives and all our friends and of course the teammates.
Getting out of the first round, I think we had to kick one in overtime against Vancouver, and then we sort of had that monkey off our back that year, and then we pretty much, I thought, we dominated the last 3 rounds. So I think getting out of that first round against a team that was 42 points or 44 points less than us in the standings was a big relief.
Other than winning the cup, just the whole experience of it, being involved with the guys, going to the dinner in Montreal that should have been in Calgary for us finishing first place, and having my brother and his wife join me after was really special. But it's all kind of a blur. It was a long time ago.